have these 3 books that I think would be really relaxing and fun. This is not necessarily for children. It is ASMR. Let me read you a bedtime story. Let's start with what the no good baby is good for. Right. What the No Good Baby is Good For is by Elise Broach, illustrated by Abby Carter. Alright. When the no good baby had been at John's house for weeks and weeks and months and more than half of a year, John decided that it was time for her to go. No doubt. He was tired of the way she grabbed his toys and sucked on them. He was tired of the way she cried and cried while he looked at books or watched a movie. He was tired of the way she always fell asleep just when it was time to play marching band. He was tired of sharing and understanding and being quiet. That no good baby is good for nothing, he told his mother. It is time for her to go. But John, said his mother, what would we do without our darling no good baby? Lots of things, said John. We could play go fish, and nobody would eat the cards. That's true, said John's mother. And we could bang my drum all afternoon, and we wouldn't wake up anybody. I do miss banging your drum, said John's mother. See, said John, that no good baby is good for nothing. It's time for her to go. I guess you're right, said John's mother. I am, said John. Yes, said his mother. Really, said John. Really, said his mother. If that no good baby is so much trouble, then it is time for her to go. He said, hooray, yelled John. Can you help me pack her things? Asked his mother. John ran to get a suitcase, but not a very big one because he didn't want the no good baby to take too many things with her. He pulled the no good baby's clothes from her dresser drawer. The no good baby grabbed them and started throwing them around the room. See, said John, that no good baby is good for nothing. She is always throwing things and making a big mess. I see, said John's mother. That's not good. John picked up the clothes and discovered a Cheerio on the floor. It's only good when she throws Cheerios and makes the floor crunchy to walk on. She is good for making the floor crunchy. Well, said John's mother, I am glad we found one thing the no good baby is good for. So he actually likes it when she puts Cheerios on the ground so he can walk on them. Okay. John's mother took a bag of diapers out of the closet. The no good baby pulled one out of the bag and squeezed it until it was wrinkly. See, said John, that no good baby is good for nothing. She is always squeezing things and wrecking them. I see, said John's mother. That's not good. John took the diaper away from the no good baby and put the kitty on her lap. It's only good when she squeezes the kitty's tail. She is good for squeezing the kitty's tail because then the kitty likes me best of all. Well, said John's mother, that makes two things that the notebook good baby is good for. That's an interesting. So John found the no good baby's Jingle Bell bear in her crib and put it in the suitcase. The no good baby grabbed the Jingle Bell bear and shook it again, squealing loud, loud, loud. See, said John, that no good baby is good for nothing. She is always making too much noise. I see, said John's mother. That's not good. It's only good when she makes too much noise at the library. She is good for making noise at the library because she's always louder than I am, said John. Well, said John's mother, that makes three things that a no good baby is good for. John's mother put the no good baby's blanket next to the suitcase. The no good baby snatched it and crawled across the room. See, said John, that no good baby is good for nothing. She's always taking things and running away with them. I see, said John's mother. That's not good. John ran after her. Well, it's only good when we're having a race. She is good for having races because she always loses. Well, said John's mother, that makes four things the no good baby is good for. John's mother put the no good baby's clothes and diapers and Jingle Bell bear and blanket in the suitcase and zipped it shut. I guess that's everything, she said. Yes, said John. It's time for her to go. John looked at the no good baby. She made a wet, bubbly noise and spit dribbled down her chin. How far will the no good baby go? He asked his mother. Maybe to Grandma's house, said his mother. That's good, said John. She'll like that. Do you want to give the no good baby a hug goodbye? Said John's mother. Okay, said John. Ow! See, that no good baby is good for nothing. She always pulls hair. I see, said John's mother. That's not good. It's only good when Timmy comes over and won't give me back my drum and then she pulls his hair. She is good for pulling other people's hair, said John. See, said John's mother, that makes 5 things the no good baby is good for, which is quite a lot. Do you think you will miss her? No, said John. Not even a little? Asked John's mother. No, said John. I think she will miss you, said John's mother. I think she will miss making the floor crunchy for you, and squeezing the kitty's tail harder than you, and being louder at the library than you, and having races with you, and pulling Timmy's hair for you. She will miss you a lot. That's true, said John. She will miss me a lot. Oh, he gave her a kiss on the head. John's mother put the no good baby's jacket and hat on her. The no good baby clapped her hands and laughed. Is she going to Grandma's forever? John asked his mother. Forever is a long time, said John's mother. Maybe she could go to Grandma's just for today, said John. For the whole day. That's a good idea, said John's mother. For the whole day. And then it will be just us? Asked John. Yes, said John's mother. Then it will be just us. That's precious. And of course, that's why he doesn't like his baby sister all that much. He wants his mama to himself. Okay, what's next? Let's do Diggy Dan. It's called A Room Cleaning Adventure by Daniel and David Kamish. Let's see who it's illustrated by. Let me get a good hold of the book here. Alright. And a special thank you to my sister Michaela for her awesome drawings. So Daniel's sister is the one who did the drawings in this book. Saturday. Dan was almost out the door when, "Stop right there," said his mom. "It's room cleaning day. Time to dig out that mess." "Dig me, Mom. I don't clean messy rooms." Uh-oh, wrong thing to say. Dan was whisked off to his bedroom, and his door was closed firmly behind him. At least she left the kitty in the room with him. Dan admired his messy room. Mountains of toys, clothes, and garbage wobbled as he tiptoed toward his bed. An unlucky bump sent the great mounds crashing to the ground. Toys and clothes covered every inch of the floor. His door and window were sealed shut. It was painfully clear that Dan's only way out was to clean his room. "Okay, Dan," prompted his mother from outside the door. "Start digging." Kitty's on the top of the pile. So, Diggy Dan became an archaeology man and started excavating layer by layer. His digger truck broke open a passage into the temple of jumbled books. Diggy Dan lined up the books, spelling out a code that led to the tomb of lost toys. There's his spider web up in the corner of his bookcase. "Dan, get that room ship shape." It looks like Dan has quite a fantasy world there. So since his mom said ship shape, he responds with, "Aye, aye, Captain, ship shape it will be," said Pirate Dan, the scalawag man. "Arg," he bellowed as he tipped over an old bottle of grape soda while unrolling his treasure map. Pirate Dan set sail across the purple sea in a pirate ship pizza. He finds an old piece of pizza on his floor and pretends that it's a ship. It's so funny. "Dan, scrub those drawings off the walls while you're at it." Oh my goodness. We'd get in so much trouble if we wrote on the walls. "These aren't just drawings," grunted Caveman Dan, the prehistoric man. "These are history," he said as he wiped the wall clean. Caveman Dan stumbled out into the light of a prehistoric day. A battle was raging between a Tyrannosaurus fruit snack and a one-eyed teddy bear. Ooh, we're getting a train. You can see that he's pretending that there are dinosaurs. "Daniel, organize and make some space in there." "Affirmative. The space shall be cleaned and secured. Over." responded Rocket Dan, the outer space man, from aboard his hyperspeed spacecraft. He zoomed out past the Milky Way to a far-off galaxy for a game of soccer against Lord Smiggly Stinky Sock Squadron. Dan, quit monkeying around in there and get rocking. Mama keeps using all these different terms that he makes into a fantasy. Like, dig this crazy jungle jam, sang Swingin' Dan, the rock and roll man. Spotlights beamed across the stage onto Swingin' Dan and his band. Swingin' Dan jammed on his red bomber guitar as his fans formed a conga line and boogied through the jungle to their seats. Let's look at this page. That's enough music for today, buckaroo. Shall I rustle up a little grub for you? Why, that would be right friendly of ya, drawled Cowboy Dan, the outlaw man, from his dusty Wild West jail cell. He says, why, that would be right friendly of ya. He was in the pokey with two nasty varmints named Rowdy Raccoon and Grimy Gorilla. They told Cowboy Dan how they had been jailed for wearing their underbreeches for a week straight and making rude noises at the dinner table. That's too funny. So he's still in the jail and he's got wanted signs. Not wanted. Grimy Gorilla. Daniel, is that room spit shined? It's almost time for the white glove test. What's he gonna make up about that word? White glove or spit shine? White glove test? Barked General Dan, the 4-star man. 4-star generals don't get white glove tests, he said, as he ordered the last toy soldiers into formation and marched them into the closet. Dan surveyed the room. His bed was made, the floor sparkled, and the toys, books, and clothes were organized and ready for inspection. General Dan finally opened his door, and there was lunch. After digging into his chow, he kicked back on his cot. This soldier's beat, said General Dan as he fought to keep his eyes open. Time for R&R. His mom left him a note that said, nice job, Daniel. Love, Mom. Sweep dreams. Instead of sweet dreams, it says sweep dreams. That's funny. That's cute. Diggy Dan, a room cleaning adventure. That's so cute. Alright, we have one last one here. Hopefully all y'all have gone to sleep by now, but Don't Take Your Snake for a Stroll by Karen Ireland and illustrated by David Catrow. Okay. Okay. What is that? It's a picture of a pig in some kind of trough. If you take your pig out shopping, don't take him to the mall. He'll play in the dirt in the planter outside, and you won't get to shop at all. Our malls don't look like that. Don't take your elephant down to the beach, no matter how much he begs. After hours of rubbing on bottles of lotion, you'll barely have covered his legs. Tiny little boy next to this gigantic elephant. If you take your snake out for a slither, don't take it where others will be. Small children will shriek, old ladies will faint, and you'll headline the news on TV. It says eyewitness. No, it doesn't say eyewitness. It says way, Channel 7. We give you an eyeful all the time. It says a dog is climbing the pole and there's a bunch of fat ladies at the top. So cute. Oh my gosh. I love the illustrations in this book. Look at this picture of this monkey. Don't let your chimp help you string Christmas lights, though you think she could do the job faster. She could, but she'd do it by climbing the tree. The result would be a disaster. And so it was. So it was. Okay. If you go to a dance, better go there alone. Don't take your rabbit along. You might want to cha-cha, you might want to waltz, but she'll bunny hop all night long. Speak it out between these people's legs. You got a lady with really fat legs and a man with really long feet. Look at these. Everybody's all exaggerated. That rabbit is so cute. Bunny rabbit. Oh no, we've got a skunk. Don't take your skunk on the airplane. He'd make some trouble, I think. If the ride gets bumpy and he gets scared, there could be a terrible stink. Somebody's jumping out of the airplane. And that's just so cute. Oh, that would be a disaster. That would be terrible. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, the skunk is just laughing his head off while he's steering the airplane, while everyone else is jumping out with parachutes. That is so funny. Don't take your moose to the movies when he says he would like to go. The people behind him will wiggle and squirm, but they won't see much of the show. Yeah, I think you don't want to bring a moose that big. It would block the whole show. When you go out to dine on some fancy cuisine, don't let your frogs go there with you. The waiters will think they've escaped from the chef, and a spirited chase will ensue. Frog at the top of his head. See the frog? He's got his foot on his nose. That is so funny. And this one's jumping into them. And look at this one's frog is jumping into that lady's soup. And this frog is sitting in the ice cream with the cherry on top of his head. That is so funny. Don't take your frogs with you when you go out to eat. Don't take your duck to a wedding reception where punch is served in a fountain. He'll take one look and jump in for a swim. Now it's better you you go there without him. This book is so funny. A really fat lady is who was getting married, I guess. He's pouring some punch onto a duck egg. So apparently this duck laid in a couple of eggs in the punch bowl. That would be pretty gross, I'd say. Okay. Let's see what we can see. And these two birds are, one's flying, one's standing, and there's a little boy in the pouch of a mama kangaroo, and there's a baby kangaroo in there. If you go on vacation, please go by yourself. Don't bring along your kangaroo. Moms carry their babies safe in a pouch, and she might want to keep you there too. And then she'd never let you go back home. Okay, looks like this lady is dropping a flower pot out of the window. Don't take your coyote for a night on the town, especially when there's a full moon. He'll howl and he'll yowl as loud as he can, and he really can't carry a tune. Can any of you guys imitate a coyote? They don't sound nice like wolves. They kind of yip, 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 yip. Okay. If you go to a swing dance party, don't take your rhinoceros there. She's as big as a truck, and her clothes don't quite fit in the guests. All likely will stare. So you don't bring your rhinoceros with you because you'll be embarrassed of her. Okay, oh my goodness. Look at this. We got a lady crocodile. If you walk in the park at night before dawn, before dinner, okay. Let me start that again. If you walk in the park at night before dinner, think twice before bringing your gator. A lady once took her out for a walk, and her gator got hungry and ate her. Oh my. Oh. I've read this before, but I just didn't remember it being so funny. Okay, here we got a picture of a monkey sitting on top of, oh, these are all the animals that have been in the book all on one page here. And here's what the end of the story is. If you want to have fun without worry, listen to what you should do. Leave all of the animals tucked in at home and take only people with you. That is so darling. That's a good lesson, actually. And that's the end of our third book. And I appreciate y'all joining me for this reading. Let's look again at the ones we read. Don't take your snake for a stroll. Diggy Dan. What the no good baby is good for. I hope you enjoyed that.